wife and I both worked all the while we were raising our family. And I went to school. I worked evenings. I worked evening shift normally from about 3 in the evening till about a little after midnight. And I lived in, at that time we were living in Concord. I worked in Vallejo. Vallejo was about 20 miles away. And I went to Cal State, University of California, Hayward, which was 45 miles the other direction. And so what I would do is in the morning I would go take my classes at Hayward and drive back, get home, do my work around the house, take care of the kids the hours so I had, and then I would go to work in Vallejo. And then I'd come home. And then I would study for a while and go to bed and then get up and do the same thing over. My wife at that time worked at the hospital or the school districts and the hospital. And so she would go to work, and the days, I tried to schedule my college 3 days a week or 2 days a week, put all my classes, and so I'd only have to go down there and then I'd do that. And then my wife, I would take care of the kids the days that I was home and study around taking care of them and feed them good things like spaghetti and pie in the morning. That's how we did it. And then we took and we saved every cent we could and put it towards our education. If you compare it today to what you pay for college today and what we paid for college then, it was about the same. It took a good portion of our income, and we just did it. We just made it work. So, and that's how we did it. We didn't borrow any money. We didn't ask anybody else for any money. We did it on our own. In fact, that was a period of time where I was to be drafted, but I was a police officer, and so I was given a deferral, and then along came my oldest son, and so then at that time the powers that be, the president and the legislature decided that those men with a child did not have to go to war, and I was still a police officer at that time. We always had a rule that you had to let us know where you were, and that was before cell phones, before you guys have cell phones. And so they would have to call and tell us, and they always had to be in by a certain time. And so one time she wanted to go to a party, and I knew that there was going to be alcohol, and I said, no, you can't go. And when I went that evening, when she wasn't around, I knew exactly where she was, and remember I was police chief then. And so I went out to the phone there used to be a phone out by Hamburger Ranch, and I went out to the phone and made a phone call to the house that she was at, and it's out off 128. And I got a young man, and I asked if my daughter was there, and he said no. And I said, well, I'll tell you what, if she's not down here in 10 minutes, the police department will be up there. Guess who came down the road in 10 minutes? She went home. It has to be involvement in the community, being able to address community members on being out and about in public, and not at just what happens is a lot of police chiefs just go to city council meetings and to their police chiefs association meetings and do not get out in the community and meet with community members. And I think developing a relationship with the community is one of the most important things.
Hi, my name is Audrey Fetzer.
Hi, my name is Yanela Guidino.
Hi, my name is Jordan Persons.
Hi, I'm Sarah Rose Lindell.
Hi, I'm Adolfo Toledo.